Okay, so our next anti-pattern, which I've called completely mocks. Now, what this describes is a test that looks okay, looks like it's testing a few things, but actually, if you work out what all the mocks are doing, all you're really testing is flow from one mock through to another mock. So the person writing this test code has written a test that passes, but it's not really testing anything other than the mocking itself. There's no real application behaviour being tested here. Now, this is quite often caused by not really sitting down and thinking about or understanding the boundaries of your test. So when you're writing a test, it's important to think about the classes that you're testing, the classes that contain the behaviour you're trying to validate, and think about the dependencies that classes has. And those dependencies are things you might want to mock, stub, or use some other kind of test double with. And those are out of the test scope. You're not trying to validate those. Those are just there to support your test. But what you see when people fall into this trap is that they've not really got a clear idea of where those boundaries lie. So basically, everything is actually out of the scope of the test. They're not really testing any functionality. So what I find is before writing a test, it helps to clearly set out exactly what classes are in scope of the test that contain that behaviour that you want to be validating. This is a particularly easy trap to fall into if you're writing tests for many components across the system, where you may lose track from one test to another exactly what component you're trying to validate.